Okay, how do we sound? Let me check Twitch real quick. Alright, we sound good on Twitch. Now let me check YouTube. Alright, we sound good. Alright, what is going on, everyone? DeAndre Hawk 7 here, and we are back live with some more Pokemon Legends ZA shiny hunting. Let's see if luck is on our side today. It wasn't yesterday, but hopefully we can get some shinies today. So yeah, I'm gonna be a little chill stream, exploring Lumiose, grinding for some shinies, and hopefully we see some sparkles. Alright, what's going on, Ghost? What's going on, Luke? Welcome to the stream. Won't stop harassing you. Big oof. Also, let me just close that down. Alright, time to do this for 3 hours. Yeah, as much as I don't care for Thanksgiving, I'm so happy for I'm so thankful that Thanksgiving week is next week. Oh my goodness. Bro, this business management class, like this small business management class I've been taking. Oh my goodness, it is so annoying. Like he's one of those teachers, he's one of those teachers that cares a little too much. Who cares a little too much about, you know, teaching, bro. Like I've been doing like online classes, and you know, my other class, like you know, like child abuse in, you know, what's it called? Like child abuse investigation and prevention. Like the teacher will literally just grade the stuff. He'll just grade it and give you an A. Like as long as you do the assignment, he'll give you the A. Like that's an awesome teacher right there. But this one, he'll go and read through everything, and if it's not exactly like precisely how he wants it to be, he'll just give you a failing grade. His words, not mine. Like he will read it to the last minute detail. You're thankful for the food so that you get to be a fatty big back chub. I don't really care for Thanksgiving food, to be honest. I'll eat I'll eat like a ham or something, but like other than that, I don't really care for Thanksgiving. It's mainly Christmas that I'm excited for, though. That's why for me, yeah, for me, it ain't November, it's December part 1. You just now heard Guzzlord's cry in the Pokemon anime, and it's so funny. Oh, the Japanese one where he's just screaming. It's literally just a dude screaming into the microphone. Love it. Still going for Fennekin and Lopunny, hoping to get them before you go to bed for the night since you got work. Since you got work tomorrow. I'm trying to lock back in with my YouTube stuff, not gonna lie. You only have Wednesday off until next Sunday. That's actually criminal. You only have one day off this week. Crazy. Oh, that's Charmander. I was like, what is that? It's because the higher-ups are dumbasses supreme and don't want to give the team running two departments more people. That's actually crazy. And that's why you get what's it called? That's why you get like poor results when you go to these stores and like fast food restaurants and all of that, like retail fast food restaurants. People just understaff their employees. Unless it's Popeyes. Popeyes can burn to the ground for all I care. I hate Popeyes with a dying passion. Because every time I've had an order for Popeyes, when I'm doing like my whole delivery stuff, they take like 20 years to give you the order. It's not even funny. You're a team of 5, and they want to treat you like you're running a small hole in the wall. A small hole in the wall convenience store and not like half of the store. Yeah, that's actually crazy. That's actually scummy. I forgot this controller had back buttons. Yeah, shiny Totodile would be nice. I love Totodile's little roar before he actually attacks you. Bro is still trying to attack me. Still hoping for a shiny Chikorita. Still hoping. I mean, really, any shiny would be great, but unless it's the elemental monkeys, screw them. I do not like the elemental monkeys for the life of me. We are both frozen and dairy, probably the two biggest departments of the entire store. And then they went, let's be dumb idiots and not give them a team bigger than 5. Yeah, that sucks. And of course it's not really their concern because, you know, higher ups and everything. They're not the ones doing the actual work, so they don't care. Why are you standing like that? Standing like big pin. I said big pin. Kingpin from Spider-Verse. Like specifically from the Spider-Verse movie. Yo, we need to put. Oh wait, I forgot. Kingpin is in the MCU. Never mind. I was like, we need to put Kingpin in the. We need to put Kingpin in the MCU, but I forgot. He's on He's literally the main antagonist of the Daredevil series. We are both. Oh wait, I read that already. Then they want to say to us like we need to be faster with putting our with putting our stuff away, having to have all the trucks broken down between 7 and 11. On a day like Saturday, our busiest day, that's just not possible. If I could delete one region from Pokemon, which one would it be? None of them. I like every region. You're sure? You're not sure if you're even 3 months into this job, but at this point, you're thinking about quitting because the stress is getting to you. Yeah, honestly, I would recommend that. Do what you need to do. No one's mental health is, you know, worth that much, you know? And besides, it's not like you can't find another job, you know? For you, Gen 5 has to go, so Unova would have to go. Any reason why? I like every single Pokemon region, so like there's like I have favorites from every single region. But Gen 5 is definitely one of my favorites actually. There's like so many S tier favorites that I have from that region. Like it's so stupid, it's Pop-Tart level of dumb. Our higher ups were definitely okay, bro. That's crazy. Every day you walk into the store, you're just miserable from the time you punch in to the time you punch out. Yeah. I know there's some people, there's some old heads out there who would be like, there's some old heads who will be like, oh, just suck it up, you know? Welcome to the real world, but I'm just like, nah. Especially when we live in like a generation where there's like so many other ways to make money aside from, you know, doing the hard work, honest living crap. So, you know, I would say like if you're really considering quitting, I wouldn't blame you from, you know, from the what's it called? You know, from the stories that you're telling me. The monkeys are not really great starters. I mean, that seems a bit extreme. I mean, I agree. The elemental monkeys are some of the worst Pokemon ever designed. Like, they're one of the like 11 Pokemon. Like, they're one of the 11 Pokemon I have in my list where if they were to be deleted, I wouldn't bat an eye. But I don't think the starters are that bad. I mean, Embor's freaking terrible, but you know, Superior, I love Superior. Well, I'm biased, so of course I love Superior. But you know, Superior is in my top, yeah, my top 5. Yeah, it's in my top 5, and I like Samurott. Could be first job syndrome, but you just don't want to deal with this. I mean, I don't blame you from what you're telling me. Screw those old geezers who say that. They just jealous they were too much. Yeah, pretty much. That's how I feel. Like a lot of those people are usually like bitter that there's more simple ways to make money aside from doing a regular 9 to 5 and stuff like that. But yeah, I like Samurott though. I like Samurott though. Superior's awesome, even though it has a crappy move pool, but you know, and Samurott's cool. But my only issue is that it's kind of a disappointment from what they were doing with Duwat. I don't know. It just doesn't feel like a proper conclusion to the Oshawott line for me. But I still like it. I like both Unnovan and the Unnovan form and the Hisuian form. Yeah, Hisuian form. But yeah, Gen 5 has a lot of banger Pokemon. Scolipede, Stunfisk, and yes, I am considering Stunfisk an S tier. Well, more like A tier, not really S tier. Chandelure is freaking awesome. Escavalier. Basically every bug type besides like... Oh, Jesus. Vanillux is one of my favorites. Minccino is an A tier Pokemon for me. It's like Cinccino is so simple of an evolution. It's really just Minccino, but with a scarf. Scolipede is from Gen 5. You didn't know that? Well, I guess not everyone is like a freaking Poke nerd like I am, so... It's like the people who associate Skarmory with Gen 3, even though it's a Gen 2 Pokemon. Actually, no, there's one Pokemon from Gen 5 that I always associate with Gen 6. You thought it was from Gen 6? Yeah, no, it's a Gen 5 Mon. Like I said, Gen 5, dude, Gen 5 cooked with bug types. Galvantula, Leavanny, Scolipede. Like, bro, like, they were cooking. There were a couple misses here and there, but, you know, overall, I like majority of the Pokemon. And ghost types, too. Golurk, Cofagrigus. Yeah. I have a feeling we'll get a shiny today. I do have a feeling we'll get a shiny today. Yeah, I have a feeling they're going to try to convince either you or your other coworker, Austin, to do night shift when it doesn't fit your lives right now to do so. Oof. Oh wait, I didn't read that first message. Your coworker is planning on quitting at the start of the new year, and you're really considering quitting with him because once he quits, the team's gonna be screwed because he's your only night worker. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, like those people are usually like, yeah, like the old heads and stuff like that. Those are usually like the people who are just miserable. That are just miserable. That like they're miserable with their lives. So, and they have like that mentality of like, well, I had to do all this when I was your age, so you have to do the same thing too. Even though the whole point of each generation is to make life easier for the next generation. But you know. A lot of people are very self-centered. It's human nature, really. You're kidding. Like the moment they ask you to do night shift is the moment you're done, because you just can't do night shift all by yourself. I mean, that's fair. 2 alpha guard. It's like she teleported from there to this part, knowing that I was about to spawn in. Because that's how it usually goes. By 3 or 4 p.m. the night guy is all by themselves until 7 p.m. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, they need to be like, someone needs to report them to, like, I don't know, friggin' HR or some crap. I don't know. That's like, those are not ideal human working conditions at all, you know? What is with the alpha Gardevoirs? Jesus. Did I? I didn't look to see the alphas, did I? If I did, then forgive me, my memory is not ideal. Oh lord. Oh lord. Oh lord. Oh lord. She's gonna psychic me. No, you're not. She's the main issue. You asked her if she could put more people on your team, and she basically said no. That's actually wild. That's actually wild. We have 7 people in bakery shoving their thumbs up each other's butts, doing nothing. And they can't just come over and stick with us like, hello. Sheesh. What is going on with these alphas, man? What is going on with these alphas? Honestly, I'll go for 2 Charmander since there's 2 Mega Charizards. A new day is dawning. Actually, let's see when new alpha spawned. Nah. Now you gotta go home every day with a guilty mind for leaving Brandon, your night guy. Who sees me? Oh, Rosemary. All by himself with a crap ton of crap to do when you punch out. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, that sucks. Golly, it's been 30 minutes already? I feel like I just started streaming. know why I'm doing this. I literally did that out of boredom. I never took a good look at the logo on the back of my jacket. And then when you mentioned wanting to get a different job to your parents, they pull some BS like, no, you should just stick with this job, acting like you're not gonna get another one. Yeah, like, that's not the only place that's not the only place that was hiring. Like, I'm sure you can find another one soon enough if you quit this current one. Exactly, yeah. Like, I understand, like, like, just stay miserable, basically. Like, nah, bro. Sorry for venting so much, just... Yeah, no, I get it, bro. I get it. It's kind of how I feel about, you know, doing these Uber deliveries, man. It's why I wish, like, this whole YouTube thing would, like, pop off, man. I really wish this whole YouTube thing would pop off sometimes, because it's like... Because, like, I don't know how much more of this stupid delivery stuff I can take. You know, getting all these lowball... Like, I go sitting for, like, what, like 4 to 5 hours in my car. Basically wasting gas. Only to get, like, $3 orders, bro. Like, I don't do anything less than 7. I try to shoot for 8, but, you know. I'll do 7 if it's, like, a really slow day. And then you have, like, all the non-tippers and stuff like that. Oh my goodness. Like, it's just, like... And it's, like, it gets worse and worse each night, bro. Obviously, I'm not gonna do anything for Thanksgiving or Black Friday, because, you know, Thanksgiving dinner and all that stuff, so... And, like, a lot of places are gonna be closed those days, too, so it's, like... There's literally no point in going out. But yeah. But I never understood people... who, like, who don't tip delivery drivers, because it's like, bro, like, your delivery driver is literally risking their life. Like, they could literally get into a car crash while getting your food, bro. Like... That's why I personally don't do, like, I do delivery driving, but I don't order from delivery driving. You know what I mean? Because, you know, if I know I can get the food myself, then I'll just do that. And then even though you are working now, you still can't say that you're tired without your parents or grandma saying some bullcrap like, don't even talk to me about... Oh, shut up. Oh, shut up. I hate that. I hate when people do that crap, bro. Like, you're not the only person who gets tired, bro. Like, nah, I get it, bro. I get it, bro. I've done that. I've dealt with that type of BS before, man. I hate when people pull that crap. Just because your life sucks too doesn't mean I can't be tired. Right! Right! Like, I never understood this whole, like, I never understood why some people have to gatekeep. I don't understand why people gatekeep being tired. Like, what do you gain from that? Nah, Ghost, don't even feel bad for freaking venting, bro. I understand it. I understand everything you're saying, bro. I hate when people do that crap, man. I hate when people do that crap. It's like those same people. It's like, dude, those are the same types of people where, like, you'll say, like, you're depressed or something, and they'll be like, well, what do you have to be depressed about? You don't do anything. It's like, what? Like, depression can happen to anybody. Rich or poor, like, it happens to anyone, you know? I mean, some people can have a perfect life and they'll still, you know, they'll still be, they'll still be tired and they'll still be like depressed and stuff like that. It's not just sadness either. It's like, you know, for some people, depression could also be like just lack of motivation to do anything, you know? It's not, or like extreme tiredness and stuff like that. It's not always just sadness. How for some people, it's like extreme anger, you know? So I never understood that type of like, mentality. Like, what do you have to be, like, I hate those people especially because it's like, you know, those people are coming to you to like, those people are coming to you for like advice and like, or like they're just like in a really dark place and stuff like that, and you're telling them to basically just get over it. Like, I hate that crap. They act like cause they're some shriveled up shell of their former self in their glory days means they have some special VIP treatment. The only VIP treatment you have is getting into a coffin earlier than me. Crazy. Crazy. Oh, you're still so young. You have so much energy and hope. In the big 25 with the world the way it is, there's really nothing to be hopeful. Not facts. No facts. Like, I realize now, like, I don't mean to get all, like, all depressing here, but, like, what's even the point? What is there to look forward to in the future? Because things are going to get more expensive, you know? Most people can't even afford to eat no more, you know? Like, literally just to breathe on this planet is to breathe on this planet is expensive, man. And now you have freaking video games, you know, the things that are supposed to be like an escape from all this BS. They're going to be like costing like almost $100 now. Like, what? The older generations. No, but you're right though. The world is messed up because of them. Because, and yes, I was literally talking about this with my friends, with my friend too. Like, literally these same, like, they were the ones who were supposed to make it easier for us, but no, they have this idea that because they had to suffer in the past, we have to suffer just like they did. It's like we have to struggle like they did. It's like, are you really that self-centered? You're really that self-centered. You would rather see your own flesh and blood struggle just because you struggled, bro. Like, what? The older generations are the reason the world is screwed up because that's the way they said it, yet they want to act like everything's all peachy fine. Nah, I hate it, dude. I hate it. Speaking facts right now. Every day the rich get richer and the poor get poor. Like, I keep pressing the wrong button for some reason. Like, literally, like video games are going to be seen as being like a rich privilege in the future, bro. Like, ain't GTA 6 rumored to be like in the hundreds? Like, it's rumored to be around $100, bro. Like, no video game should even be that price. I mean, hell, video games now, they shouldn't even be $70, you know? Honestly, shouts out to all the indie gamers, though. Shouts out to indie gamers, man. Making their games like 20 or 30 bucks. Because Lord knows I'm not about to... Well, there's a lot of games that... there's a lot of AAA games that I am interested in, but it's like, you know... It's why I rarely play games, because it's like, you know, especially with someone who gets bored really easily from a lot of video games, it's like, you know. Like Pokemon, obviously, like Pokemon's really like the only game I really play, honestly. But, you know, other than that, it's like that's why I don't really like to get into other games, because it's like I have to, like, I don't want to pay a bunch of money for a game that I'm probably going to play for like 3 weeks and then drop it, you know? Like, I'll probably watch a YouTuber play it, and if it actually does look fun, then yeah, maybe I'll cop it, but, you know. Like, no, grandma, you can't just go to college willy-nilly, because that crap costs money, and a lot of money. Yep. I don't know why these people, and the funny thing is, like, these are the same people who are against free healthcare. These are the same people who are against, you know, free education for whatever reason. I don't know. Like, I would rather have tax money go into education and healthcare than anything else, you know? And the funny thing is like, a lot of people in our generation, they're literally graduating from college, and they're like, bro, I literally spent like, what, like 2 to 4 years. I spent 2 to 4 years struggling just to go nowhere with my degree. Because these same people who went to college, guess most of them are working at McDonald's, most of them are working at Walmart and stuff like that, you know? People act like a college degree is gonna magically make you like, have like some, you know, rich CEO job, when that's, in today's day and age, that's further from the truth, man. Like, they couldn't be any further from the truth, if you ask me. Ooh, I would love me an alpha, not an alpha, shiny Ariados. Ariados isn't really good competitively, but it would be nice to have a shiny one. Probably one of my favorite shinies. You know, sometimes I just wish there was like a, you know, like there was like some sort of world reset where games can go back to being cheap again. Like, just things go back to the way they were. Honestly, like, I always tell people, I'm like, hey, who? Leave me alone, Totodile. But I always tell people, like, I always tell like younger people at least, like, enjoy your youth, man. Like, adulthood sucks. Adulthood sucks. I hate worrying about responsibilities. You know? Like, if you're not 18 yet, bro, enjoy it while it lasts, man. Enjoy it while it lasts. Oh man, I thought that was a shiny Gardevoir. My brain is tricking. My brain is tricking my is tricking me into seeing shinies that aren't there. Is that an Alpha Totodile? My second Alpha Totodile. I've seen like an Alpha of every starter, but Totodile seems to be like the most rare. Well, no, I haven't seen Alpha Fennekin or Chespin yet. Definitely need to go for Fennekin. One of the best shinies, honestly. One of the best shinies of all time. Especially when it evolves, man. Like, Braixen, don't really like Braixen all that much, but dope shiny. And Delphox I'm alright with. Like, Delphox is alright in my opinion. It's mainly Fennekin that I like of the three. because it's adorable as hell. I think when it comes to starters, I usually just judge the starter by how adorable it is. If I want good indie games, you got some suggestions? We'll list them. And I'll look into them. Yeah, I realize I don't really care for AAA games, honestly. Like, the only AAA games that, like, I'll play are, like, a couple Nintendo games, and that's it. Yo. Oh, yeah, I have been meaning to get into Cuphead. It's just that, you know. I've seen how stressful it can be. I've seen how stressful it can be. Cult of the Lamb, I also heard that was a really good one. Why am I running like this? Just Shapes and Beats. Oh, I've heard of that one too. I've heard of that one. Inscription, Death's Door, Balatro, No Straight Roads. What's that new game that's been trending? It's not really an indie game, but what's it called? With the superheroes and shit. Dispatch. I really want to play that, but the thing is I don't have anything to play it on. And people were like, "Oh, it's on PlayStation 5." I'm like, "Do I look like I have one?" There would have been a PS5. There would have been a PS5 stream years ago if I had one. But I don't really care for PlayStation, so they're all vastly different from Pokemon, but for only being between 15 to 30 bucks, it's a good way to branch out. I've actually did hear someone say like a great way to grow on Twitch actually was to play like games that most people that aren't really like popular, like playing like retro games and stuff like that, and you know, indie games that aren't really like trending. Because, you know, because obviously if you're streaming like, you know, for example, this game, if you're streaming like Pokemon Legends ZA, you're competing with like hundreds of other PokeTubers and stuff like that. So, and obviously, you know, the ones on the top are gonna get the views and all that. Screw you. Screw you, Roseraid. Roselia's better. Roselia's better than you anyway. That's why you're mad. Better design. Look at Chikorita whipping its hair back and forth. Some of these games by tomorrow, if I want. I definitely would try out, I considered Cuphead, honestly. I do like the music in the game, if anything. Bro, I'm so glad my parents don't charge me rent, bro. Like, I'm forever grateful for that. They just said, like, hey, just finish up school, get you a little job, and you're good, bro. Like, that's literally all they said to me, bro. Like, I'm forever grateful for that. Like, obviously, it's like, you know, I have to be doing something. But it's like, man. Because I know there's, like, I know there's, like, some parents out there who, like, basically, like, they, like, immediately kick their kid out as soon as they turn, like, 18 or whatever. And I'm just like, golly. Like, I'm forever grateful my parents weren't like that, man. They just like, hey, you can stay here for however long you wish, but like, you know, as long as you're doing something, you know. And you know, of course, it's not like I'm one of those like, you know, 30-year-old man children, you know, living in your mom's basement. You don't know if you could live on your... Honestly, I think about that all the time, bro. I need like a roommate or something. I need a roommate or something, bro, if I'm gonna live on my own, bro. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna survive. Especially the way things are going, dude. I think about that every day when I wake up, man. I'm just like, ooh. Eventually, I'm gonna have to move out. I don't know if I'm ready for that. I don't know if I'm ready for that. The feeling that they're already fed up with you being here still. Honestly, I feel that. I feel that. Like, it's like they say they have no problem with me being here, but it's like, low-key, sometimes I'm just, I know sometimes they're thinking like, man, I can't wait until he gets enough money to just move out, man. I can't wait until he's out of here. But I think about that all the time. But yeah, I do hate that weird stigma of like, you know, if you're an adult and you're living with, you know, your parents, you're just seen as like a loser or whatever. It's like, I mean, there's people who are, you know, they pay for their own stuff. You know, there's people, they're either in college or they have jobs already and they're still living with their parents. So it's like, as long as they're doing something, what's wrong with that? You know, especially with the cost of living getting like higher and higher. It's like, oh, I thought that was shiny for a minute. I mean, I would have heard the sparkle, but, you know, like I said, my brain is just, I'm so deprived of a shiny right now. My brain's just, like, willing shinies into existence. And, of course, my delusional ass is just falling for it. Like, you're terrified of living on your own because you tend to forget things a lot. Gotta love ADHD. And... yeah, that's a... yeah, honestly, thank you for actually, like, freaking having the correct definition of ADHD. A lot of people think that ADHD is just, like, hyperactiveness. I'm like, no, it's mainly just, like, focus and forgetfulness. That's all it is. Like, however they portray it in these cartoons and stuff like that, that's not real ADHD. It's just people who, it's really just a focus, people who lack focus and people who tend to be forgetful and stuff like that. Like, come on, y'all. Next thing you know, you forget to do and get, oh, tapping. Get overwhelmed by bills or taxes, get arrested, and then you die in prison or something. Yeah. You've been keeping your pay stubs, but you don't know if you have to. You don't know where to start, you don't know what to do. No, I feel that. No, I feel that. Don't be ashamed, dude. I'm literally 24. I go through the same stuff. Like those same thoughts, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Like, I'm in the same boat. Bruh, I need someone to hook me up with those, like, apps and stuff like that that basically, like, make it where, like, you only have to pay... you only have to pay, like, $9 in taxes or some shit. Because I'm just like, golly. I mean, obviously that's why they teach saving anyway. So that way it's not like you're just spending your entire paycheck willy-nilly, but it's like, dang. It's like, dang. They take like a huge portion of that pay. Talking about your anxiety ice cream with a big old screw you cherry. Your mom said that she was thinking of having you do your own. That's kind of okay. At least at least show me what I'm doing before you just leave it up to my before you just leave it up to me. Because the next thing you know, you pay too much or too little to the funny IRS, and yeah. Yeah, that's like a big fear. I actually even saw like a Twitter post about that. It's like, they were like, man, I don't know if this adult shit's for me, because it's like, every time I pay taxes, it's like, I feel like I'm somehow committing tax fraud or something. I feel like that's gonna be me, bro. That is definitely gonna be me. I'm gonna be like, am I paying the right amount? Am I gonna go to jail? That's one of my biggest fears too, going to prison, bro. Oh my goodness, don't even get me started on that. That's like one of my top, that's like the big three of my biggest fears. Like I fear going to prison more than I fear spiders. Like a spider is like, you can just kill it or, you know, like relocate it. But I don't know if I can survive prison, man. You're ending it if you end up in prison. Honestly, me and you both, bro. Like, me and you both. Me and you both, bro. Because I don't know if I can survive that. I don't know if I can survive that, man. That's why I'm a freaking square in life, man. Like that whole be there or be square. I'm gonna be a square for the rest of my life, man. I live. I have a hobby known as extreme living. I don't do no illegal stuff, none of that, cause prison no joke. Prison is no joke, especially with all the horror stories I've heard. Not for me. Not for me. Dude, if that Simisear was shiny, I would have actually cried. And it wouldn't be tears of joy either. It would be tears of frustration, because who the heck, who out here likes Simisear? Like, can I just ask that? Who out here likes Simisear? Simisear doesn't have a single fan, bro. Simisear, there is not one Simisear fan. Simisage and Simipour, I can see. Simisear, no one likes that Pokemon, bro. You ain't getting your booty hole diddled by Bubba Jonquavius Donrique Jaquisha. Nah, they won't even go by that name. Their name's gonna be like freaking Sprinkle. Like their prison name's gonna be like Sprinkles or some innocent stuff. It's like from what I've seen with prison, they're usually like, it's usually like the whole pit bull. It's usually the whole pit bull situation where like they have an innocent name but they're a freaking menace to society. Never trust a pit bull named Princess or freaking Sparkles or Sprinkles or whatever. But then you have freaking Death Destroyer. Then you have freaking Death Destroyer 9000. And they're the sweetest dog ever. A 6'8" big buff black guy named Princess Cupcakes Princess Cupcake Sprinkles. Nah, that's literally how it would be. That's literally how it would be, man. And then you have freaking Hell Tombstone or something. Like Underworld God Tombstone or something. And they like and they're just like the most chill person in the entire facility. Like, obviously, he'll slide if he needs to. But, like, you know, you treat him right, he'll pay you back. If someone tries to mess with you, he'll kill him with his pinky. You know what I mean? You know, I feel like I do have a chance though. I feel like I do have a chance though, because I get along with most people. You know, I get along with most people. As much as I hate people, I get along with people. So I feel like if I make friends with the right people, I have like a 30% chance of surviving in there. That should be the main villain of my book. The description of him is just he's big, buff, and black, typed exactly like. I already have a main antagonist actually set up, but they're not gonna like show up until like the very like last book, because it's gonna be like one of those like volume things like One Piece. It's gonna be like separated in like sagas and arcs and stuff like that. They won't show up until like the final saga. Come on. It's been an hour and I still need me a shiny. Let Princess Cupcake Sprinkles be a side character then. You gotta be in there somewhere. Who? Oh, Bulbasaur. Yeah, Bulbasaur, you ain't gonna do nothing. Exactly. What? Oh, Skarmory. I thought I spawned. I thought somehow a shiny just like spawned before I was about to like teleport away. Luckily, like they don't despawn. Uncle Ruckus versus Princess Cupcake Sprinkles. Oh my gosh, the third one. You could have been shiny, bro. That would have been a momentous occasion. That would have been such a momentous occasion. You know, years ago I took one of those like those stupid like Playbuzz like BuzzFeed quizzes, and I did one where it's like, what would your stripper name be? And apparently my stripper name would be Chocolate Drip. I'm gonna reserve that for when times get a little too rough, you know? You know what I mean, chat? Always gotta have a plan B somewhere. Always gotta have a plan B. Your biggest challenge is opening up to people about your problems, because every time you do, you feel like you're faking your problems for attention. Nah, don't feel like that, man. Everyone got their crap going on. I'ma just say that, bro. Like, literally, why do you think I stream? Why do you think I'm a YouTuber in general? Like, I literally do this stuff to, like, essentially just bring good vibes to people. Like, I like to entertain. That's me, you know? That's why I want to be a voice actor in the future. In the near future, hopefully. Honestly, that's on me though, because I have not been auditioning for any new roles. And I'm like, oh man, I need to like get myself out. I need to put myself out there, but I never do. So that's on me. So This week I definitely gotta look into some like maybe some indie projects and stuff like that. Try to audition for those. That would be great. Like you're pretty sure you're depressed, but every time you talk about it, if you feel icky talking about it and just shut down again. Well, you don't need to do that here, bro. You don't need to do any of that here. Or feel the need to do that here, I mean. So that's literally the whole point of the chill army. It's to be real. Like, yeah, obviously we have our, you know, we have our shits and giggles. But, you know, when we need to be real, we can be real. You know what I mean? Nope. The day we get a shiny alpha in one of these streams, that calls for celebration. That will call for a celebration. Man, I'm sad, man. The app that I use to like pirate stuff, to like watch TV shows for free and stuff, man, it didn't get shut down or anything like that, but I can't download it to my TV because I was using like a beta update and stuff like that, but I decided to delete it because it kept crashing on my TV because obviously it's a beta. It's gonna have some crashes here and there. There's gonna be some bugs, but man, so now I have to wait until either the next like tvOS, like the next Apple TV update, or when that app that I used to like sideload it gets an update. Luckily I have YouTube. Well, something really screwed up. In 9th grade, your mom found out you wanted to end it all, and she basically told you, skill issue, go touch grass. Kinda crazy. Actually, that's actually crazy as hell, actually. That is actually wild. You found out your eldest son wanted to end it all, and you just tell them to go touch grass and get a job. That doesn't magically fix everything. That's what I'm saying. Like, what, like even if you did go outside, even if you did get a job, like, how is that supposed to fix things, you know? And nobody wants to work. Like, like I'm just gonna put that out there. No one on this planet actually wants to work, bro. Like, if we could get money for free, like, if we could get money for free, I'm pretty sure everyone would do that. Like, I'm just gonna put that out there. I know I would. I'm not ashamed of admitting that. I am not ashamed of admitting that. Dude, like I said with this whole YouTube thing, when I get to a point where I can actually make money from this, I might consider making it a full-time thing. I might consider it. Is making money the sole reason why I do YouTube? Of course not. I genuinely like to entertain people and talk about Pokemon with other people. That's literally it. But would I complain if I actually did make money off of it? Hell yeah. Or, not hell yeah. Hell no. Hell yeah. Screw your money. But yeah, like, hell no. I wouldn't complain. I would not complain at all if I started getting some good bucks from here, you know? But obviously I'm never gonna like sell my viewers out, which is why I always tell people like donating and becoming a member and stuff like that. That's literally optional. Like, I'm not requiring anyone to do that. That's for certain. Oh wait, yeah, I'm doing the right thing. Like, you have a job now and ending it all is the biggest thought of your mind right now. Sheesh, man. Only reason you haven't done so yet is because the hospital or funeral bills would be too hot. Jesus. Well, if anything, please don't do it, man. Don't, like, if you really, like, well, I'm not gonna say if you really are, because, like, you know, it takes a lot to admit that, but, like, I'm gonna be straight up with you, man. Like, please don't, like having those, having those, having those thoughts in that, you know, especially as someone who goes through that too, like, you know, as someone who, like, sometimes I wake up and I'm just like, you know, like, what's even the point of being here, you know? Like, there's still people out there who care about you, man. There's still, like, family members and stuff like that, you know, who do care, you know. And I've kind of had, like, a similar experience as you, where it's like, you know, I said I wanted to, you know, delete my save file, you know, and, you know, like, I was just met with basically just, oh, you don't have anything to be depressed about, like, what, don't say that ever again and stuff like that. Like, sounds like a skill issue, essentially, you know, like, same stuff you went through, but, you know, but that was a shiny Bulbasaur. But yeah, like, but, you know, sometimes I think about it and I'm like, nah, I don't want to put, like, I don't want to put anyone through that type of stress, man. I would hate to do that. And I don't want to grow, and you know, a lot of people, like, look at it as, like, you know, like, all that pain and suffering that you go through would, you know, it'll end, but it's like, you know, don't, I always tell people, I'm like, don't, if you're thinking about it, don't do it, you know? And, you know, as much as I go on, like, as much as I go on saying, like, I hate the human race and stuff like that, you know, I genuinely do care about y'all, like, as a whole, you know? And if y'all really need someone to, like, just talk to and stuff like that, and, like, this goes to, like, all of my subscribers, all my Twitch viewers and stuff like that, you know, just, you know, don't be afraid to reach out, man. I'm always like a text message, even if I don't answer. I know sometimes I suck at answering my messages and stuff like that, but, you know, if it's, like, a really serious thing, it's like, I will genuinely, like, I'll generally be there to, like, talk things through with you, you know? You cried at work yesterday because an old lady told you you had a gorgeous smile and it really overwhelmed you. Honestly, that's just no, man. Nah. That, honestly, I feel that sometimes, bro. Especially, like, as a dude, like, as guys, we don't get complimented. Like, we don't get complimented a lot, you know? Like, I know that one saying, it's like, you know, most men... I saw the Chikorita. Like, I saw the light green from Chikorita, and I thought that was a freaking a shiny Bulbasaur. I was like, oh, hell yeah. And then I realized it was a Chikorita. I was like, dang it. But, shoot, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. Like, what's that saying called? Yeah, like, you don't, like, most men don't receive their first flower until, like, their funeral, bro. Like, and that hit me hard when I first, like, heard that saying. Like, that hit hard, man, because I'm like, guys really do have it rough out here, bro. Like, you know, as much as, like, those, like, radical feminists, you know, one of those, like, radical feminists, like, those radical feminist accounts and stuff like that, you know, as much as they like to be like, oh, like, men this, men that, you know, it does get to you. It does eat away at you, you know. Can't remember the last time your family really said anything nice about you. Like the last time was probably your graduation, but that just felt so nothing to you. I feel that, man. I feel that. Like sometimes I'm not gonna like go into it because like it is a little personal to me. Like I'm not gonna go too deep in it, but I've had like certain family members where, I kind of like called them out on it, like, where it's like every time I actually do something that, I'm actually interested in, it feels like you're not like supportive, it feels like they're not like supportive and stuff like that. And they're like, what you mean I'm not supportive? I congratulated you at your graduation. But I'm like, I don't care about my graduation. That's just a normal, for me, that's just a normal everyday thing. This is like a passion, like this whole YouTube thing and stuff like that. This is a passion to me. And like, I've had like those same people basically be like, yeah, you basically need to just wake up and smell the roses and quit doing YouTube and stuff like that. Basically quit. And I never understood why some people do this crap. Like they basically tell, like some people will basically tell their kids and stuff like that to basically quit pushing towards their dreams and just work a dead end 9 to 5. Like what the hell? What type of example are you trying to set up for your kid, bro? Like I'm sorry that I'm sorry that you had a shitty lifestyle. Like I'm sorry you had a shitty life growing up, but that doesn't mean I have to. Like what? That doesn't mean I have to go through the same shit that you went through, you know? They say that you're a goblin coming out of its cave when you go upstairs, but they never want to do anything with you when you are upstairs. You're like a joke to them. Yeah, I'm sorry that they make you feel that way, man. Like me and my parents are like kind of in a good spot right now. Cause they have been like on me. Like I'm gonna be real with y'all, they have been kind of on me about, getting a real job. I do, cause obviously like, I do Uber and stuff like that from time to time to, you know, what's it called? To make money for myself at least, so that way I'm not always having to like mooch off of people and stuff like that, because I hate, if there's one thing y'all should know about me, I hate asking people for handouts. I hate it. I feel disgusting whenever I ask people for money, bro. It's absolutely disgusting to me. But and also they tell me like should continue your education, at least get your associate's degree and stuff like that. And it's like, but there was like a time where I felt like I was just like a disappointment. It's like all I do is disappoint people. Like why am I even here, like so far at the moment it's like we're like kind of in a good place right now, but it's like there's some days where I'm just like I don't even want to come out of my room, because it's like I feel like there's like a weird lecture that's about to happen and stuff like that. And it's like, who do I talk to about that, because I can't just go up to them about it, because they'll just tell me to get over it. Your mom's constantly judging you for everything you do, and your dad is a constant asshole that you flinch at every little movement he does. Your dad will call you a pussy for getting worked up or emotional, and your mom will just tell you to stop. I don't some parents I really question, man. Some parents I really question, man. It's like, if you're really gonna like treat your kids like shit, it's like, why'd you even have them? That's how I feel personally. Like, why even have kids if all you're gonna do is treat them like shit? You know? Like, shit actually pisses me off, you know? But hey, at least there's shiny Noibat. Hey, at least you got a shiny Noibat. Honestly, that would cheer me up, actually. I don't know what I thought that was, but it was not a Barbaracle. I don't know what I thought that was. I just saw multiple red eyes and I was like, what? And then my brain processed that it was a Barbaracle and I was like, oh. I don't know what I thought that was. I thought there was like 3 alphas over there. I was like, oh, this game really doesn't want me to win. This game really doesn't want me to have a shiny. And you know, if you try to call them out on this, they're gonna say, well, we provide the food, the house, and the clothes for you. Like, whoop-de-doo. Yeah, I feel that, man. I feel that. You do the bare minimum of keeping a kid alive. Literally how I feel, man. Literally how I feel, bro. I hate when I really hate when, like, because I see these things on, like, Twitter, Threads, whatever. Like, some people who feel like, you know, they're like, oh, yeah, well, these kids need to learn respect. Because, you know, I buy them food, I buy them clothes. You know, they have a roof. Like, they have a roof over their heads. I'm like, so you mean the thing? You mean the duties that you are legally required to do as a parent? Like, they say that like they had a choice to do that. Like, you, by having a child, you agreed to basically do that. Like, otherwise you would go to jail for neglect. You know? The older generation's always talking about respect when they don't know. Facts. Facts. Like, just because you are older than me does not mean I have to automatically respect you. Respect, it goes both ways. If you disrespect me, I will disrespect you. Like, I respect most people, you know? I don't like people, but I will be respectful towards most people. But if you give me any reason to not respect you, then don't be surprised when I stop respecting you. Ooh, Kirby Return to Dreamland. I do need to play that. I need to continue my little Kirby series that I've been doing. I've been sleeping on that. I was actually considering just making all of my gameplays into streams rather than... Yeah, turning all of my gameplays into streams while I focus more on, like, doing more discussion-based videos and stuff. That's what I was considering, because I don't know, my gaming videos don't really do well. So I was like, maybe I should turn those into streams instead. Is that another? Toad it out. If you're going to be an alpha, you can at least be a shiny alpha, you know? You can be my first shiny alpha, but no. I brought you into this world. You should respect me. Congrats for your weak-ass pull-out game, bro. Not literally, though. And that's what I hate, too, is, like, they do stuff for you, and it's like, they then use that against you. It's like, what? I didn't ask to be born, bro. Yeah, but no, I've heard that. I've heard that same BS my entire life, man. The whole, oh, you don't have to deal with any type of responsibilities. I provide all the food, roof over your head, you know. Like, basically the bare minimum of parenting. And it's like, don't get me wrong, like, I love my parents and stuff like that. But you know, sometimes when they do that type of stuff, I'm just like, I'm just rolling my eyes. I'm just like, come on now. Especially when they start gaslighting you about like saying something that you didn't say. I hate when people put words in my mouth. I really like, if there's one thing that pisses me off, it's when people put words in my fucking mouth, man. I hate it so much. Like they'll start saying things that like you didn't say. Like they'll start like saying like, "Oh, well, you said this and that." I'm like, "Please. Please pull up the tape recording on when I said that specific thing, bro." Like what? It's like the whole like internet thing where you can say like you'll say you like pancakes and then someone will be like, "So you hate waffles?" Like when did I say that? When did I say that? Ooh, shiny, you finally got your shiny Alpha Lopunny. Yes, sir. Still hoping for my shiny. I need to complete my other quest too. I need to complete these other quests. What else do I have to do? So I think I have to trade one more Pokemon. Yeah, I need to trade one more Pokemon, it looks like, to get that 2,000 points. To get those 2,000 points. Research progress, evolution with items. I can probably just get a random Eevee and evolve it with a Thunderstone. Catching fairy types. Ugh. Because I'm only at research level 43. And I still need to get to that 50 to get that shiny charm. Even though the only real difference with the shiny charm is that I'll get is I just have better odds, but you know. Ain't a big deal. But it's like, it would be nice. It would be nice. It gets a little disheartening when you see all these other people get like 10 shinies in a stream, and then you're just sitting here with like only like a measly 6. It's getting to a point where it feels like they only want you working where you do for the discount and not for your... That is actually crazy. Sucks that they make you feel like that, man. Yeah, that sucks. Sucks that that's your reality, though. Sorry you have to live through that, man. That Chikorita really spawned out of nowhere. Dragalge, I don't have time for you, bro. Oh. I pulled out the Chandelure and he said, never mind. Excuse me. Don't worry, Balmain. He says that while also being mentally screwed up. PTSD from the military, but refuses to admit it. What a lovely day at Dragalge. Oh, that was actually funny. I pulled out my Chandelure and he was like, yeah, never mind, sir, I don't want any smoke. I don't want none of that smoke. Oh, I was like, where? I was like, I heard a Chikorita, but where is it? Bro is camouflaging. Roserade, I don't want any issues. I'm just making my way through. Totodile, why are you still not shiny? Gotta be quicker than that, Totodile. Right. Is that Starmie? No, that's Heracross. Don't you think it's an issue that your own son would think something's wrong if you weren't being an asshole to him? Yeah, that is crazy. That is crazy. Also, let me go ahead and ban this stupid bot on Twitch. Always that one bot where it's like, oh, free followers or something like that. Those things genuinely just make me angry. Yeah, you want more viewers? Like, get out of here, bro. Next thing you know, you give some random person on Twitch a virus on their computer. Have nothing better to do with their lives. Which, speaking of which, someone freaking like hacked into my debit card, bro. Like my debit card got like they, I don't know, somehow they got access to it, and which is so weird because I haven't been on any like sketchy websites or anything like that. So I literally have to sit for a couple days before I can get a new debit card, bro. Luckily, it's not like I'm like broke or anything like that, but it's like, come on, bro. Click here for horny MILFs who want to give you free followers. Literally, bro. So annoying. It's like, I wonder if this is a scam. Like, you have to be an absolute degenerate. It's like those Cash App scams that happened a couple years ago, where it'd be like, hey, you should, if you send me $50, I'll send you back $500. It's like, you have to be an absolute idiot to fall for that. Like, I'm sorry, if you fall for that, you're actually an idiot. Like, how would that make sense? Like, come on now. Come on now. Like, I've seen so many, like, posts and stuff like that of people falling for that. I'm like, to be honest, if you fall for that, you deserve to be scammed. I'm not gonna lie. Unless you're just, like, some old dude. Like, you're like, some old man who doesn't know any better. But, like, if you're, like, a functioning young adult, like, you gotta be an absolute fool to fall for that. Oh, damn, I just realized I didn't really, like, eat anything for, like, supper. I'll probably just eat some, like, Ritz crackers, bro. Yo, shouts out to Ritz crackers, bro. Best crackers of all time. Like, those are one of the few crackers I can eat without having to, like, without needing cheese for them, you know? Like, sometimes I can just take one and I can just eat the entire thing. Like, I can just eat the entire thing, no cheese, nothing. You got a scam that text about Derek Revis's car being done with maintenance. You're not Derek Revis, nor do you have a car. You're the better crazy. Oh, come on. Squirtle. I was about to say, you know you're not about to run all the way up here just to scrap with me, bro. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? But yeah, honestly, I'm kind of glad you brought up that stuff, because it made me a little, like, because I had some stuff to say about all of, like, those people, the whole, like, oh, well, I had to struggle, you have to struggle too type stuff. Especially with some of, like, the whole political stuff that's been going on. But I'm not going to get into that, obviously, because I'm not a political channel, nor will I ever go into politics, because, I mean, we all know politics are freaking depressing. Like, well, the funny thing, one day I decided, you know what? You know what? I'm actually going to read into all of this political shit, right? And yeah, I'm like I'm gonna read into like this whole political stuff, you know, and it was just depressing. Like I was like, never again, bro. I'm not like that. This is why I don't like watching the news and stuff like that, bro. Like all of this is just negativity. I can't, like, the world already sucks as is, bro. Like, can we have can we have something positive happen? Oh wait, I know why. Oh wait, I know why. Because negativity drives the media. So if you have freaking, if you have like what do you call it? Like if a dude could save like 12 orphans from a burning building, but they won't cover that. But then you'll hear like, oh, 20 people tragically got bombed, like in frickin' Transylvania or something. I frickin' know. You know what's funny? My friend really tried to make me look like a dumbass by trying to tell me that Transylvania wasn't a real place. I'm like, ain't no way. You're supposed to be better at geography than I am. How did you not know that Transylvania was a real place? I hope you don't think that they just invented that for Hotel Transylvania or something. I was gaster-flabbed. I was freaking gaster-flabbed when she told me that. Because I was like, what goes on in Transylvania? And she was like, Transylvania is not a real place. I was like, I was like, are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Political hot take: Obama should have done the Gangnam Style, or Gangnam Style. That's what it was. Gangnam Style. I have not heard that song in forever. Low key, that was a bop. I ain't gonna lie. I'm tired of pretending that song was annoying. It was a bop. Absolute banger. I think music peaked around 2012, honestly. And then everything just went to crap. Music don't hit the same no more. Born This Way by Lady Gaga was way ahead of its time. She released that song way too early. No, all you gotta do is get shiny Fennekin and you're done with Zone 18. I want to meet the absolute psycho who is willingly I want to meet the absolute psycho who is willingly doing shiny hunting in Zone 17. Like, I want to meet that man. Whoever is the absolute psycho who's gonna shiny hunt in Wild Zone 17. The only reason to do that is to go to that little section where you can get Chespin. That's the only reason to go to Zone 17. If you're going for a high roar, you're an absolute madman. It's raining. Oh, Lucario. Chai, you know what's kind of crazy? That freaking... I mean, to be honest, it's a good thing I already have a shiny Lucario, so it's not like I lost. So it's not like I lost anything valuable, really. But bro really tipped me, and you know, me being the kind soul I am, I actually gave him my freaking the shiny Lucario. Haven't seen him since. Absolutely crazy, diabolical even. You know, every time I think of that song, like they're like, oh, all these songs are freaking like horny and stuff like that. And I'm like, I mean, would you like us to go through an entire catalog of these sexual ass songs and all that, or like these songs with like these songs that are clearly horny as hell? And you want to get on us about being horny? Like, what you mean? Catchy song though. Catchy song though. Oh my gosh, speaking of like music, so I don't know if y'all heard, but they're making like a new like Michael Jackson biopic movie or whatever. And there is this one like Michael Jackson impersonator. Mind you, all he do- all he is just someone who just happens to like kind of look like Michael Jackson, but he can't sing for shit, right? He can't sing for shit. But bro literally recorded himself, bro. Bro literally bro was literally sitting here mad as hell that they didn't pick him to be the Michael Jackson in the movie, to be Michael Jackson in the movie. I'm like, buddy, they need someone who can sing. Literally all it is like he just looks like 80% like Michael Jackson. Like he basically looks like a Timu Michael Jackson, and he can't sing for shit. Like he did not have a chance. He did not have a chance. Like, buddy, you're an impersonator. They acting like I think Buddy has confused himself with the real Michael Jackson. Like he's impersonated him to the point to where he actually thinks he is Michael Jackson. Like it's actually crazy. The boomers are out of the Gooner meta right now. They need to catch up with the patches. Oh, I should go for a shiny Goomy. I mean, I already have a shiny Goodra, but like, that'd be dope. I saw someone make a shiny. I saw someone, not a shiny. I saw someone make a Mega Goodra concept, but they basically just took the concept from Hisui and Goodra. I'm like, okay, bro. So glad they fixed the bug where your okay would grip your duh too tightly and break it. It was so annoying. Oh my goodness. Oh, shut up, Genghis Khan. Bro, she didn't even try to chase me. Oh, Alpha Chikorita. Are you really gonna run over here? That's dedication. That is dedication. Gotta make up for the lack of Goofy this stream. That is fair. This is probably like the most real we've been in the entire DeAndre Hawk 7 lore. And the rain is gone. They're so stingy with the rain in this game because they know we need freaking Goomy, bro. Oh, 2 Pokemon I don't care about. Matt Pat need to make a film theory on the DeAndre Hawk 7 lore. Honestly, facts. They need to bring him. He needs to come back from. He needs to come back from. Now he needs to stop doing. He needs to stop trying to get into politics and just come back to making film theories. Like film theories and game theories and stuff like that. Even though I never really watched them. That's actually crazy, though. Bro's really trying to get into politics now. Bro is cooked. Bro is cooked. Because we all know every time a YouTuber has switched to politics, every time a YouTuber has switched to politics, it is it never went well. Never went well. That's all I'm gonna say. Matt Pat's voicing Toy Bonnie in the FNAF 2 movie. Oh, that's cool. I haven't seen the first one. I know Corey Kenshin made a cameo in it. And the guy who played Shaggy from the live-action Scooby-Doo, yeah, Scooby-Doo movies, yeah. Shaggy from the live-action Scooby-Doo movies. He was like the main, like, I guess, antagonist, I guess you can say. I didn't see, like I said, I didn't see the movies. From what I know, he was the main antagonist. This bro really came on the stream and said Uber Eats me Wingstop. If I almost said Michael Plier. That's the alternate universe version. If Markiplier doesn't come in during the credits and says, "Hello everybody, my name is Markiplier. I'm going to shiggle." You're gonna what the hell is shiggle? What does shiggle mean? This man says shiggle. But what's going on, Brody? How you doing? You'll know if it happens. I don't like the answer. I don't like that. I don't like that answer. I don't know. That's giving me that one clip from the TED TV show where it's like, oh, we had an Indian kid, but they got him. And it's like, what do you mean they got him? I should throw a pizza party. That's funny how y'all assume I have money to just throw a pizza party. You know what? When we reach 1 million subs, we'll definitely get there. Bro, they recently speaking of Wingstop, they recently opened one like right next to my house. Now I don't have to like drive to this disgusting ass like neighborhood just to get Wingstop. Cause like the plaza that it's in, it's so hard to like get out because everyone and their mom is like everyone and their mom decides to go to that Wingstop. So it's very hard to it's easy to go in, but it's hard to come out basically. You'll take 5 garlic parm, chicken tenders, extra cook time, medium fries, medium Dr. Pepper. Only medium? You could go for a large. Now, one of the craziest moments in the lore is when you asked 8-Ball if I was Diddy in disguise, and it said, "We'll see in the future." Yeah! Yeah, it said something like that. I'm like, what? What you mean? Oh, I have 2 number 9s, a number 9 large, a number 6 with extra dip, a number 7, 2 number 45s, and a large soda. You know, a lot of people misunderstood. Like, he wasn't ordering all of that for himself. Like, he was ordering that for everyone. But, like, a lot of people take the clip out of context and they think he was, like, ordering all of that for his fat ass. You're trying to watch your figure? Nah, watching your figure is overrated, especially in the coming year. Everyone just needs to be a big back in 2026, chat. 2026 is the rise of the big backs. The big back revolution is happening. New Planet of the Apes movie or what? Hey, low-key though, I slept on those movies, not gonna lie. I saw the last one. And I was like, holy crap, these movies are actually good. I should watch the first 2, and then I just never did. But then again, I don't watch a lot of movies. I can't watch movies. I can't watch movies, chat. I just can't. No, one thing I hate doing is watching movies with my friends. I'm sorry, I hate watching movies with my friends if we're like watching it on like a streaming service or something, because they're the type of people who be like, oh, like that moment was funny, rewind, or like we have or like that one friend who has to freaking pause the movie just to analyze everything that's going on. Like, buddy, I just saw what happened in the movie. Why are we pausing? Stop analyzing everything. Just watch the damn movie. If they can even rise at all. I don't know how I missed that comment. Now it's gonna be like that wall. It's gonna be like that one. The like the humans from Wall-E, where they're all just like they're all so big that they can't even like they can barely even walk, and they have to like float around on the freaking like little floaty chairs and stuff like that. Yo, Wall-E was, by the way, goated Pixar movie. Probably my big 3 of favorite Pixar movies. Incredibles will always be at number 1 though. I don't know what other movie I liked that's on. I mean, I like the toys. I like Toy Story though. I like the Toy Story movies, but I wouldn't say they're like in my big 3. You know, I wouldn't put them in my big 3. What do you think Gardevoir's McDonald's order would be? You know, the funny thing is I don't eat McDonald's, so I have to look at their menu. I don't know. I don't really know what they got going on at McDonald's. Do they have any like new menu items? Where's Safari? I know they got them freaking volcanic. Do they still have those volcanic freaking apple pies? Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Like no matter what temperature you're in, those things will have like the same freaking heat as actual magma, bro. Like, cause I remember I had one. I bit into it, bro. I kid you not. I kid you not. That thing made, when I bit into it, it made a sizzle. It made a sizzle against my tongue. I swore to never eat a McDonald's apple pie ever again. I don't even like apple pie, so I don't even know why I decided to try it. That was a big mistake. Also, that's actually a fun fact about me, Chad. Like, I don't care what type of pie it is. I just hate pie. Like, if there's any food, like, I would rather starve to death than eat pie. Like, that's how much I hate pie. Gardevoir gets a McCoffee and an apple pie. That's it. Just to get her started in the... Thought that was shiny. Thought that was shiny. I would have heard the sound, but... Like I said, my brain's trying to will the shiny into existence. Come on. I just need one. I just need one sparkle. I just need one sparkle. Please. That's all of her calories for today. Yeah, she does have to keep her... She does have to keep her figure in check. Gallade definitely eats Big Macs on a regular. Them freaking diaper hips, bro. Gallade is Gallade, not even a Big Mac. Gallade is the type of dude who will eat a fish fillet. Who's out here eating freaking fish fillets? Like, I want to meet the person eating a fish fillet, bro, from McDonald's. You are a different breed. Check around outside the zone too. A Fletchling or something might be shiny. The thing is, I don't care about Fletchling, man. I only care about Chikorita shining. I'm gonna step on you. Oh, okay. That's what I get for stepping on him. But yeah, I want to meet the person who's eating a fish fillet, bro. Like, you gotta be a sick person to eat a fish fillet from McDonald's. Absolutely diabolical. You need to be locked up. Or a big fish from McDonald's. That's even worse. Or not McDonald's, Burger King. That's even worse. But people be sleeping on Burger King, though. Them chicken fries slap. I don't care what anyone says. Those chicken fries at McDonald's slap. I'm sure a Fletchling will eventually shine and stuff like that, but... my priority right now is whatever's in the zone. I'm not leaving zone 20 until a Chikorita shines. Who knows when that'll be. You love the chicken fries? Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. They disappointed me one time. They made like these ghost pepper ones or something like that. They just tasted like... they didn't even taste like ghost pepper. Like, you couldn't even taste the ghost pepper. It just tasted like... like, all they did was they just took some chicken fries and they just sprinkled... it tasted like they just sprinkled some cayenne pepper on it or something. I feel robbed. You get like a medium Dr. Pepper and fries and 2 boxes of chicken fries. I literally only get the chicken fries. I'm not gonna lie. I never get... I don't get anything else. It's funny, whenever I say a restaurant is good, it's only because of one specific item I get from there. Because I don't eat a lot of fast food, to be honest with y'all. Like, even if I do, I eat like one thing. I'll eat like one thing. I think the only time I'll eat something, like I'll eat an actual meal, is from Sonic. But Sonic is hella expensive now, though. Jesus. Last time I went there, that thing almost cost me like nearly 20 bucks. I was like, golly. Just for some tater tots, a grilled cheese sandwich, and a freaking Blizzard, bro. Nearly cost me like, well, it was like 16, but still. I'm like, golly. That's disgusting. I thought fast food was supposed to be cheap. What is this? All right, scenario, you're opening a restaurant with a bar in it. What Pokemon are you hiring to help? That's actually a really good question. That's actually a really good question. I think it would be like I think my theme would be like cozy. So obviously Cinchino gotta be there. There's a Sonic like 5 minutes away from you by car. That's like the same amount of... That's like the same distance. It's like a 5 to 10 minute drive to the closest Sonic. But that is a good question. Okay. Yeah, Minccino. Minccino is no question. Well, that would be more of a cafe, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Also, give me a quick second, y'all. I'm gonna do that while because I'm not I don't trust the Pokemon here. They're bad news. They're bad news. All right, I had to send this quick message. Are we back? Screw Minccino though. Just not Minccino. Screw Cinchino. Only Minccino. We don't like Cinchino around here. How everyone feels about how most people feel about Mega Starmie is how I feel about Cinchino. I despise Cinchino. Oh, right. They do like to clean, though. You're right. So it's still good either way. All right, in the kitchen, though, like for prepping and cooking, I'll probably get a Scizor. Not gonna lie. I'd probably get a Scizor. Honestly, you're hiring all the furry baitmons like Lucario because they're close enough in proportions and height to be trained like human workers. That's fair. I mean, Cinderace especially. Cinderace is literally just a dude in a bunny costume. Like, let's be real. Okay, so yeah, Scizor I would probably hire. Uber eats you an Oreo Blizzard. See, that's when you're already wrong, Brody. The correct thing from DQ is obviously a chocolate chip cookie dough Blizzard. Come on now. We know this. We know this. Like, the Oreo Blizzard is good and all, but it's no chocolate chip cookie dough Blizzard, you know? But yeah, I feel like Scizor would have like the precise work with its claws and stuff like that. So, like, you know. And maybe a Comfey, too. A Comfey to... I don't know why I was so flabbergasted by that giant... Bulbasaur. Uh-oh. Ha, you can't get me. You're too slow. You're too slow. This is exactly why they won't give me a... This is exactly why they won't give me a freaking a shiny Chikorita. Because I'm pulling BS like this. Ha ha. Okay. I'm sorry. You like Oreo though? Add some popcorn chicken too. They serve that? I'm not gonna lie, I've only had ice cream from DQ. I don't even know what's on the DQ menu. I know it's like, I know they do like burgers and fries and stuff like that, but like, I didn't know they had the popcorn chicken. Didn't McDonald's used to do that? Yeah, McDonald's used to do like popcorn. McDonald's used to do that too, right? I think. Oh shoot. But yeah. So yeah, like Scizor would handle, I like how I'm still on this. Yeah, Scizor would handle like the prep work thanks to its like precise claws and stuff like that. And then Comfey, I'm gonna get myself a Comfey, hire me a Comfey, so that way I can like keep all the herbs and the garnishes fresh. Cause you know, you can't, there's no food without without the spices, bro. It's all in the seasoning, you know. And plus, and you know, I have Caribbean blood, chat. You typed that so fast. Did you just have that on standby? That's actually funny. I still got hit by the freaking blast radius of that roar. Shut up. I'm a crip. Wait, what? How am I a crip? Nah. Bust a move. I dare you. If you hit me successfully, I'll leave you alone. Why are we going closer to the alphas? You're setting me up. Oh, Lord. All right. Okay, he kind of got me. Because I heard my character make a little grunt. I said Caribbean. What the heck? How did you get that? How did you get Crip a bean? What? Not the Klefki sniping me, bro. Yeah, bust a move. Oh, never mind. I'm sorry. Then that Chikorita kind of messed me up a little bit. Golly. How am I alive? I don't know. Just imagine getting hit by like some freaking... You didn't realize Chikorita has shooters like that. I think Chikorita is the head of the mafia. Who is chasing after me? Girl, you know, matter of fact. Out your damn mind. Who you talking to, bro? Chikorita's the head of the mafia, bro. You ain't gonna do shit. Silly Bulbasaur. Using amnesia instead of actually attacking me. But yeah. So yeah. Scizor for like prep and cooking. Why is it foggy? Comfey for keeping like the herbs and stuff like that. Like, you know, nice and healthy, nice and fresh. The herbs and garnishes. Because we all need them 12 herbs and spices, you know? And then obviously, Colossal would actually be a big help, actually. Silent Hill Fog. Now, there was this one movie, I think it was called The Mist, where it was like a mist rolls into town, and then like a bunch of like these like otherworldly creatures come out of it because it's like a weird like dimensional gateway. It was honestly a really cool movie. I think they made a little mini series on it too. It was pretty cool. That movie's ending is, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Bro literally had to wait like, all he had to do was wait like 5 more minutes. He just had to wait 5 more minutes for the freaking, for like the military people to show up. Oh yeah, Oven Rotom. Yeah, Heat Rotom's also cool, but yeah, low-key I might substitute Colossal out with Heat Rotom. I forgot Heat Rotom was a thing, which is crazy because Rotom is actually one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. Love that sucker. Okay, but for the bar, like for the drinks and atmosphere, I'm getting me a freaking Alcremie. I'm getting me an Alcremie. Create like dessert toppings and stuff like that. And then I'll get myself a Poliwrath to kind of just like to run like the no. A Vanillix. To like run like the ice station. Yeah, like the ice station, yeah. Get myself a Vanillix. And it's also one of my favorite Pokemon of all time, so. Come on, it's been 2 hours. I just need one Sparkle. A Slowpoke farm out back is crazy. So that's what we doing now, huh? So that's what we do. Oh, you lucky you despawned. That Malamar is lucky he despawned. You know what? I'm taking my frustration out on you. Come on, big boy. Come on, little piggy. Bro really took the stairs. Yes, because he's right there. Barbarical. There we go. Barbarical, we need to talk. We need to talk about your timing. What the heck was that? Getting you a Poltegeist and naming it and naming the place the Poltegeist Pint. Okay, that's actually pretty dope. Better trademark that. Someone starts using that in their like little Pokemon fanfic. Barbarical, did I do good, Dad? It was good, bro. I really like phased through him like a ghost. I think Barbarical just needs some glasses. That's it. He just a little near. He a little nearsighted. That's it. He a little nearsighted. He can't see. He can't see too good. He can't see too good. What if Howard retires from battling and starts? I could see that actually. I could actually see that. Who is Howard? He's a little character from a little Pokemon roleplay me and Brody do on the side from time to time. And the funny thing about him is like he's actually like he's a genuinely like super nice guy, but his Pokemon are freaking his Pokemon are freaking smiling beasts. Like the Pokemon will just be like super overpowered for no reason, and they'll just like obliterate your entire team while having like the biggest cheesiest smile on their face. But yeah, I can definitely see him. I can definitely see him running a like a little cafe on the side. Ooh, perfect Pokemon. Get me like a Chatot or something for like entertainment, for like entertaining any like guests at the restaurant. That's not shiny. The lighting made it look a little odd. Peculiar. I love Gardevoir. It's a little skip after me. Oh god. Somehow that didn't hit me. Or Toxtricity. Toxtricity would be better. Have Chatot start saying slurs like during the good old days. Bro. The funny thing is, that's literally the only reason I want to pair it. I want to train it to like, I want to like teach it slurs just so I can take it to a park and just start calling every kid there like a slur. That's the only reason. Chad, never let me get a parrot, because I'm gonna make it do some I'm gonna make it say some diabolical things, bro. I'm gonna make it say some diabolical things. Don't trust me with a parrot, y'all. Get you a Rillaboom. Nah, screw Rillaboom. I said Rillaboom. Who is Rillaboom? Nah, I don't need a Rillaboom. Toxtricity's better. He got that edge. He got that edge on him. I don't allow apes in my restaurant. Them dang gorillas ain't gonna be lounging around, taking up space. We ain't gonna have any type of primate in my establishment. Any Pokemon is welcome, just ain't, as long as it ain't no dang monkey. then why are you there? Chat, we all know I'm not human, alright? We all know I am a transient, fifth-dimensional god who just takes the form of a black man. But in reality, my form is just too powerful. Like, your eyes would literally melt out of the sockets if I were to just, like, unveil myself, you know? And if we really want to call anyone a monkey, let's look at George real quick, all right? Nah, I'm playing. That's my homeboy. Only I can call him a monkey. If you're a god, then why are you nerfing yourself? Because I like a challenge, all right? This is just blackface, chat. Don't worry. My real name is Josiah Watkins. Some would say I'm a grand wizard. If you know, you know. You know, this is gonna be someone's like favorite. This is gonna be not someone's favorite. Someone's favorite stream. This is gonna be like someone's first stream on my channel, and that's the first thing that they hear. That's gonna be the first thing that they hear. Got that South Park difficulty. Coup Clankers clans. You know what's crazy? Ultron was low-key onto something, though. Bro was on the internet for like 5 minutes and then decided all of humanity needed to go. The entire race needed to go. Bro saw too much. But then again, we are the only creatures on this planet that have to pay to live on Earth, so... we gotta pay to be here, apparently. Because some idiot decided that we needed to make this imaginary thing called money in order to live. This doesn't affect combat, just every other aspect of your life. Low key, for like the front of house like service guest flow stuff, I think I'm gonna get myself a Wobbuffet. I was thinking of Mr. Mime, but I think a Wobbuffet would be even better. Because Wobbuffet is goated. Keep the table spotless and stuff like that. Just have him... Or... No, actually, no. Let's bring back Mr. Mime, though. Because he can make, like, the invisible barriers and stuff like that. Ooh, yeah. Make like little invisible lane dividers and stuff like that to like reduce crowding. Oh my god, I'm onto something. Yeah. Wobbuffet is not evil, Brody. Alright, I will not stand for this. I will not stand for this Wobbuffet slander, alright? Wobbuffet is just an innocent... It's not Wobbuffet's fault that he's so irresistible, bro. You know? That's not Wobbuffet's fault. I still want to meet the person who says, "What a nice bench." Like, I've never looked at a bench and was like, "Wow, what a nice bench." You know? What are we doing? And I'd probably have like I'd probably have like my Minccino do like all the greeting and stuff like that, you know? Cause Minccino polite. Well, nah, I'll keep. Actually, nah, I'll keep him. I'll keep him for cleaning. Nah, he. You know what? He'll get double. She'll get double. Double the pay. Man, that bench is really benching right now, man. It's benching time. What a nice bench. I love anti-homeless infrastructure. My thing is, how mad you gotta be at homeless people to do this, man? Like, come on. I love that they really only did this to spite Lysander. Because there's not really any, like, homeless people in this city. It's just Lysander who's really the homeless one. Oh my gosh, I saw the teal from, I saw, like, the little teal color from Drampa, and I thought that was a freaking... I thought it was a shiny Garbodor. Oh my goodness. I thought it was a shiny Garbodor. Bulbasaur, shut up. Bulbasaur, leave me alone. Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur, you know those tiny legs can't keep up. Thank you. You really think you were gonna hit me from all the way? Matter of fact. Matter of fact. No, 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 no. Keep that same energy. Don't run away. Nah. Nah, let's go. Let's go. Yo. Yo, I need you to lock in, sir. There we go. Oh, you want the smoke too? You want the smoke too? Alright, good work. No witnesses. Yo, would Chandelure actually be a good choice for the restaurant though? Like atmosphere, right? Actually, never mind, never mind. I just realized, I just remembered its freaking ability to like use its flames to like slowly absorb your life force. Never mind. That is a terrible idea. That is a terrible idea. I haven't seen shiny Mega Clefable. Wonder if they fixed the shiny. Because it isn't just more pale or something like that? Like regular Clefable? Like when it's shiny? But yeah, you know what? Clodsire is getting higher too. He's gonna be like a little gentle bouncer. Like he's friendly, but he's impossible to like move. He's impossible to move when he plants himself. So if I really don't want someone in my restaurant, bro, he'll be the immovable object. And he gets treats every hour. Like it's gonna be required from my from the other staff to feed him. If they don't feed him, I'm firing them. Without warning. And I'm suing them too. Imagine getting fired and sued. Crazy. I'm suing them of everything they got paid for. Like, if you're not gonna feed my Clodsire, what am I paying you for? You know what I mean? That's a crime. I won't stand for that. That's Clodsire abuse. Yo, Clodsire would have been an awesome mascot, actually. That would have actually been... And it still would have worked, because Clodsire is chill. And I don't see any other PokeTuber using Clodsire as their mascot, so that's up for grabs, low-key. Now, for cleaning and sanitation, obviously, Minccino. Obviously, Minccino. And then, Low-key Wash Rotom. Yeah, Wash Rotom could work. Like instead of being a washer, it can be like a little dishwasher. All the Rotoms? Well, I don't know about all the Rotoms. I mean, I guess I could use like I could use Mo Rotom as like a little garbage disposal. Cause he looked like he trying to eat. He looked like he trying to eat. And I don't know if I trust the fridge Rotom to put food in. Cause he might try to get a little sneak on the food. And then I'll have to fire him. I don't want to do that, bro. I don't want to do that to my boy. Fan Rotom, maybe. Fan Rotom, I could probably hire him. Yeah. Or I'll just like hire, or maybe I can just hire a singular Rotom so I don't have to pay. So I don't have to like pay multiple Rotoms. I can just get a single Rotom and he'll have to work like in different forms throughout the day. When it comes to cleaning. I'll triple his pay to make up for it. He needs the job. He needs to feed his wife and kids. I love how I just made an entire scenario for Rotom. Of all things. And low-key, Fan Rotom for outdoor tables, you right. Low-key though? Where's the other? Oh, Stunfisk. I was like, who's the other alpha? But low-key, I would hire a Goodra for overnight cleaning. Like use its like sticky body to basically clean up like all the grime and stuff like that from like the floors and stuff like that. That's what I mean. It'll be spotless. Like use its sticky residue to clean up all like the grime and stuff like that from the floor. Now for deliveries, because we're definitely going to do some deliveries, I'm going to hire a Machamp. You know, to do all like the heavy lifting and stuff like that. Whenever we get like deliveries from other, like whenever we get like shipping deliveries and stuff like that. Like delivery shipments. We need a big and strong Pokemon. And plus he has 4 arms, bro. 4 arms equals 4 times, well, actually just double. Just twice the productivity. And then if I really want... Okay, I was about to go crazy and say... I was gonna say a Regieleki to like do actual deliveries for us. But I think a Pidgeot will do it. I'm gonna have a Pidgeot do it. Machamp riding a Rapidash. Can Rapidash even support Machamp's weight? Wait. Nah. Get me a little psychic type like Kadabra or something like that. And have it teleport to the people's houses to deliver. Because then my restaurant will get 5 stars for delivery. An Alpha Rapidash fair. Yeah, who needs like a Pidgeot or an Arcanine or whatever when you can literally teleport the food there within seconds. The only thing you have to wait for is for the food to be cooked. But then again, my restaurant probably would have to switch to delivery only because everyone would want my Machamp to deliver there to their house if it's so simple. Well, no, some people do like to. There are some weirdos who specifically love they like to eat at restaurants because of the something about atmosphere or whatever. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. I'm not gonna lie, I'd make me a little pizza joint, though. I would make me a little pizza joint, if I'm being honest. Now, obviously, if it was like a bakery, really just like Milcery, Doc's Bun, Swirlix, and all that. Ooh, like a little fairy themed. That would be cute. Like a little fairy themed bakery. That would be cute. I have so many ideas for like a Pokemon rant. Oh wait, I was about to say I'm honestly surprised there's no like Pokemon game that's really like centered around like just like a restaurant or like a cafe, but then I just remembered that Pokemon Cafe Remix exists. I don't care what anyone says, Pokemon Shuffle was the better one. They should have kept Pokemon Shuffle alive. I tried Cafe Remix. It just don't hit the same. It don't hit the same now. Why did Bulbasaur like look at Scrafty using the poison job like that's him? That's the one. He called a hit on me, bro. There are so many alphas. Jesus. There's so many alphas. All right. Now, if I were to do like a specifically a pizza place though, so for like the kitchen work, I would have the frick is on my leg. Oh, it's just. Y'all ever had like that feeling where like one of the hairs on your leg like moves a little bit and you think it's like a freaking spider crawling up your leg or something? That's what just happened to me, bro. But we good, chat. There ain't no spider in this room. At least not that I know of. Not that I know of. But I'd have me a little like a Machoke or something, a Machoke or a Machamp that could like handle kneading the dough. You don't live in Florida? What you mean? You don't gotta live in Florida for that, bro. But Florida is America's Australia, though. Like, real talk. But yeah. Macho can handle the dough. Like, kneading and lifting trays and stuff like that. Or Machamp, at least. Since that would be a lot better. Because he can carry, like, 4 trays at once. Make things go a lot smoother. Although, the Pokedex does note that, in one of the Pokedex entries, it does say that Machamp sucks at Like, Machamp apparently is not good with delicate work. So I don't know how successful that would be. But I'm willing to give him a chance. I'm willing to give him a chance. Then for like a reliable, you know, for that reliable calm under pressure, you know, working nonstop. Like, he'll be working nonstop, you know, during the rush hours. So yeah, you need like that. You need that reliable chill guy. Like, he'll be like, hey, I need you to serve this. I need you to serve this, like, I need you to serve like 10 customers, and then I need you to like clean like every bathroom in the like, I need you to clean every stall in the men's bathroom, like right immediately after. And he'll be like, sure thing, boss. Doesn't complain, nothing. He just there for the check. You know what I mean? And then I'm thinking a Gothitelle. Low-key a Gothitelle or a Gardevoir or something like that. Like, or some type of psychic type, really, to like manage the like the sauce prep with like their telekinetic powers. And they'll have like the precise amount. And then obviously, yeah, you know, something like Heat Rotom to like actually manage the pizza. You know, keep the heat stable. You know, perfect for thin crust or deep dish. Not gonna lie though, thin crust is where it's at for me. It's either thin crust or stuffed crust. That's how it is for me. Now again, for drinks and stuff like that, like a little drink corner into place, obviously I'm still gonna have Alcremie to like mix like dessert shakes and, you know, like chilled specialty drinks to match like my chill vibe. It will be like the Chill Army restaurant. Name still TBD. You love thin crust so much, but you feel like you can't justify getting it because it's the same price for less food. I don't know. My thing is like, you know, because I don't eat like the entire pizza once I get it, right? I mean, I'm sure most people don't, but you know, I get it because I still feel like it's filling, you know. At least for me, like, thin crust is still filling for me. But yeah, like I said, it's either... I mean, I don't really order pizza like that anymore. Like, since I watch my carbs a bit more now, I usually eat, like, these little pizza bowls from Papa John's. They're pretty good. I mean, it really is just the pizza, but without the dough. So... it's like a little keto-free option. And they're pretty good, too. Like, for the price. It's like $8. For basically just the scrapped ingredients, essentially. Now that I really think about it. I was thinking of hiring a Beartic to like handle ice storage, but I think I'm still gonna go with Vanillix because I don't like Beartic. Like, Beartic is one of those Pokemon where I just roll my eyes at whenever I see it. I don't despise him like I do Jinx or the Elemental Monkeys, but like, I don't like him either. I still don't like him. Probably the most awkward looking bear Pokemon too. What the? Why did my character just stop like sprinting? Ooh, yay, it's raining again. I love rain. What was I? What other Pokemon would be in the drink corner? Probably still Toxtricity, like, but it would have to be the low key form. Yeah, it would have to be the low key form, so that way it's like, so that way I can have like the select music and ambiance. And then for like the chill army atmosphere in general, my Minccino will run the register. Yeah, I'll have Minccino run the register. And then because who would be mad? Who would be mad if Minccino asked you to tip, bro? Like if Minccino asked me to tip, I'd tip. Don't y'all agree, chat? So yeah, that's like the little mascot. Ooh, and give me a little Rowlet to like deliver like little menus, like fly around to deliver the menus and stuff. Yeah. Do cute little tricks and stuff. Entertain the guests. And then, excuse me, have a what other Pokemon? Maybe a Meganium, honestly. Like keep like, cause like, you know how Meganium like it kind of like releases like a sweet scent. So I would like have it keep like the restaurant smelling kind of fresh, you know? Yeah. And if for delivery, I think I would get myself a Galarian Rapidash, because I think Galarian Rapidash would actually, you know, match that chill vibe. But only for nighttime deliveries, though. Corviknight. I'll have my Corviknight do, like, daytime deliveries. Or, like, long-range orders. And they'll be, like, branded with the custom Chill Army colors on its, like, I don't know, somewhere on its armor. Have, like, a little Chill Army... Have, like, a little Chill Army... What's it called? Like a little emblem. You need to take these headphones off your head, so good night. Alright, appreciate you stopping by, Brody. You have a great, wonderful... You have a wonderful rest of your night. And sleep well. Bro, I need to eat, and then I immediately need to, like after I hop off the stream, I need to, like, eat, and then, like, get something to eat. And then immediately, like, try to record a video so I can edit something for tomorrow. Luckily, I don't got any, like, homework that's due, like, super soon. So I can just, like, focus on that. It just sucks I don't have anything to watch now, man. Since my piracy app down. It's out of commission for now. Well, I mean, I guess there's always Tubi TV, and I do have HBO Max, so I'll find something to watch. We'll see. And then for cleaning and maintenance for the restaurant, again, I would have a Rotom that swaps forms as needed, you know, like, you know, Wash Rotom, Mow Rotom, or Frost Rotom. And again, I'd have me like a little Goomy or something like that, just slither around at nighttime, you know, after closing for a deeper cleaning. You know, wipe down floors and remove grime without the harsh chemicals and stuff like that. Gotta do it the natural way, you know? And then for security, get myself like a Ursaluna. Get myself like an Ursaluna or something. You know, handle the closing time security. But yeah, I think that would be my staff. Low key, man, that's a great video topic. You know what, Ghost, you really just gave me. I don't know if you're still here, but you actually gave me an interesting topic. I think the last stream was 4 hours. If we do 3 hours and I still don't get a shiny, I'm gonna be a little upset. But then again, it is shiny. That's just the reality of shiny hunting. So we got a couple minutes left. Got a couple minutes left. So we still got time, chat. We still got time. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of miss doing these little, like, nighttime streams. I won't lie, I miss doing these little nighttime streams. I thought that was a shiny Gallade, man. It looked a little blue. It looked a little blue, so I was like, okay, now we're talking. The sooner we can collect the shiny, the sooner I can build my shiny Mega Evolution army, the better. Really, I just want Chikorita right now. And I'll leave. I'll hunt for something else. But, you know, the thing that really sucks about, like, Legends EA when it comes to shiny hunting, though, is that you can't hunt for anything specific. You know, you can't hunt for anything specific, so it's like, damned if you do, damned if you don't, you know? But I really gotta start making some, like, clips from my streams. Like, real talk. Are you... Okay. That was uncalled for. That was uncalled for. But yeah, I kind of miss doing these, like, little nighttime streams. Great way to just wind down after, you know, a long day and stuff like that. I'm so glad I don't have viewers who are, like, here for every single, like, for the entire stream. It's one thing if you have the stream on in the background and stuff like that, and you're, like, doing homework or whatever. That's one thing. But, like, I'm talking about, like, the people who just, like, have nothing to do who have nothing to do. Like, they're not doing any schoolwork, they're not working, nothing. and they're just watching like an entire 4-hour stream. I'm like, how? Like, even if I stop by someone's streams, like, if I stop by, like, a friend's stream or whatever, like, I'll stop by for maybe, like, an hour or two. Like, most they'll stick by is, like, an hour, at least. Like, an hour at best. I couldn't stick around for, like, an entire, like, 3-hour stream, bro. And even if I am gonna, like, do that, I'll maybe have it, like, on in the background or something like that, just so I can like help with watch time and stuff. That's it. Like, maybe if I'm editing a video or something like that, then I'll like probably put it on in the background. Like, I'll probably put the stream on in the background so I can like work on editing and stuff like that. Excuse me. Yeah, I still need to work on getting the Greninjite and the Delphoxite. I've just been more focused. It's just that I've been more focused on shiny hunting at the moment, because I actually want to build like an actual team for competitive. Like, have like a rotation of like 3 Pokemon. And then we can do some battle royale streams while we're at it. Even try out ranked. Because I think I do think I want to like make some streams where I actually try out ranked. That Medicham was booking it. I know y'all saw that. That Medicham was booking it. He was booking it. That was actually kind of scary. Yo, child, y'all know that feeling when you're like, when like a random part of your body just hurts for no reason? That's me right now. Like, my hip, I don't know what it is, but like my hip like every time I'm moving in a certain way, it just hurts. I don't know if it's like the way I've been standing or something, but I don't know what happened. But my hip hurting. My hip is hurting. Hopefully it goes away within like the next couple days, cause like, I always hear those horror stories where like someone will have like a headache or something like that. Next thing they know, they go to the doctors like they have like stage 4 brain cancer, bro. And I'm just like, well, dang. That's something I hope I like never get, man, or like any of like my close family members or friends and stuff like that, man. Like that'd suck. Do same thing with like Alzheimer's or like dementia and stuff like that. I don't wish that on my worst enemy, man. That has to be a horrible disease to live through. Like your brain, like basically like your brain, like it basically deteriorates, dude. Like that's so scary. Like you lose who you are. Or like you forget people that you love and care about. Like you know how terrifying that is? Excuse me. I'll go for like a couple more minutes. Yeah, I'll go for like a couple more minutes. Maybe end at like 10:05. Or 10:05, 11:05, I mean. Yeah, I'll go like a couple more minutes. We'll do a 3-hour and 10-minute stream or something like that. See if we're lucky. I genuinely do like, you know, there's some days where like I come on, I'm like, man, why do I even bother streaming? But like, you know, when I get more consistent with it, it's like, you know, I really do like streaming. I really do like streaming. You know, just hopping on the camera, you know, playing a game that's cool and all, and then get to chill with y'all. Man, chat, I kid you not, it sucks not being able to like, buy anything with my debit card, bro. Since my debit card's like just gone. I also have to call my bank because there's still some charges that, and I know I didn't pay for that stuff. So yeah, definitely need to get that money back. Definitely need to get that money back. Excuse me. You know, I've never played with both of my AirPods in. Let's see how much of a different experience that is. I typically don't like to do that because, you know, the battery in these in my AirPods only lasts like 5 hours at best. And plus, I like to hear myself talk too. But I guess if it's like a if it's like a 3-hour stream, I guess it doesn't matter. It would have been different if it was like a if it was like legitimately a 5-hour stream. Yeah, this might be the last cycle. Either the last cycle or the second to last cycle I do. And then I'll hop off. Okay, I'll do one more. I'll do one more and then I'll head out. Because I do need to eat something before I go to bed and all that. Well, I'm not gonna go to bed I'm not gonna go to bed actually. Gonna try to do a little Kirby video for tomorrow. All right. And that's going to be our last cycle for this stream. I should be live tomorrow. Yeah, I should be live tomorrow, so I don't think I excuse me. Don't think I'll have anything going on tomorrow, so yeah. I'm gonna head out now cuz, you know, do need to get myself something to eat, and I also need to film a video for tomorrow. Hopefully, I can get it out by tomorrow. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this stream, be sure to leave a like if you guys are watching on YouTube, and also subscribe if you guys are brand new. If you guys are watching on Twitch, be sure to give me a follow. It's all 100% free, so don't feel like you have to pay anything or whatever, unless you want to become a sub. That's up to y'all. Oh lord. Oh lord. There we go. There we go. I'm immune to your evil ways, Malamar. But anyway, before I got brutally attacked there, if you guys want to stay connected with me, links to my social media are in the description down below, along with my or, you know, if you guys are on Twitch, in my Twitch bio, along with my Discord server, my Patreon, and of course the Chill Army podcast, the link to the Chill Army podcast. So go subscribe to that. But yeah, I love you all, and I will see you guys on the next stream. But until then, stay chill, Army.